Rise and grind. My name is Tetsyumi, and welcome back to episode 14 of our Terraria Thorium playthrough. Last episode, we went into the Abyss, which is a biome that I honestly didn't know existed and probably should have from the Thorium Mod, and we went ahead and took on our next boss, which was the Forgotten One. And this episode is honestly going to be a little bit sad because currently in the Thorium Mod, we have done almost every single Thorium boss apart from the very last boss in the game, which is going to be the Primordials. So from now up until that point, up until after the Moonlord, we are completely done with the Thorium Mod bosses, which is awesome. Like, it is, we are blowing through this series, and Thorium, I'm just going to say right now, has been such a fun mod. I have loved playing through this mod, but it's a little sad because obviously the next Thorium boss, the next Thorium specific boss is the Primordials, which is the last boss we have in this playthrough. But obviously, gamers, that just means that we have to actually go ahead and get our way up into that point. So naturally today, if we go ahead and look at our to-do list, we only have two objectives, and that is to take on Duke Fishron and then the Empress of Light. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully we can craft some cool new Thorium stuff along the way. I know for a fact that Duke Fishron does have a an item we can craft. If I go ahead and look up Duke Fishron right here, we can see from his treasure bag, you can get the Razor Blade Typhoon. And can I actually click on this, or can I not? I cannot. Okay. But with the Razor Blade Typhoon, we can make the Nuclear Fury. And that is going to be something I really want to make because this weapon just looks awesome. And also, this is a weapon that is also in the Calamity mod. It's just kind of like a double feature there because I think the Calamity mod took inspiration from the Thorium mod. And it's like a nice little friendly like item share they have. But, you know, regardless of that, I do at least know that there are going to be some new Thorium weapons and stuff we can look at in the meantime while we're not fighting any Thorium bosses. So with that being said, I've been rambling on long enough. We got to go ahead and go down into a blue mushroom biome right down here. We got to go ahead and get ourselves a truffle worm, and let's go fight Duke Fishron. Oh, I see one over there. Okay, hold on. Let me really quickly break that. Let's go ahead and get it before I somehow kill it by accident. There we go. Okay, we got one. I think I'll farm for maybe like, I think 3 is a good number. Okay, and here is our third. Nice. I got some potions. I made some more kunai. And I have absolutely no plan. So I guess let's go ahead and like fish up a Duke Fishron. And then hopefully this won't spawn too. Okay, it didn't. That's very good. Yeah, I mean, shit, I guess hopefully like this isn't a bad fight or anything. I don't think Thorium's gonna do anything too like crazy or insane with Duke Fishron. But I guess, you know what? Either way, this is gonna be our practice attempt. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Wow. You know what? I'll be honest. I actually did think we were going to win that attempt, but we didn't. And that's totally fine. I also, you know what? I realized you're going to see after 1 second here. Yeah, I completely forgot to buff up. So, honestly, I'm going to grab a few more buffs, I think, just to be safe. Let's go into that fight again, and we probably will take it down. I'm back. I got some more potions, including a few new Thorium ones here. Let's get this shit. What the fuck? Okay, so I don't know if this was a glitch, but you know how I said I don't think Thorium's gonna do anything crazy with Duke Fishron? I mean, just replay the clip. Like, I was fighting him, and Duke Fishron, like, asexually reproduced into 2 Duke Fishron. I don't... was that something I did? Was that... He didn't do that the first time I fought him. Yeah, okay, so I actually know what happened. That last attempt consumed both of the truffle worms that I had left, both like the 2 of them. So while I was fighting Duke Fishron, I guess he just like stacked on top of each other, and then there was a weird part in the middle of the fight where he just like exploded and both of them were revealed. So, okay, weird. Okay, yeah, that, you know what, that was much more like it. I'm not even at 10 health. It's it's fine. You know what, to be fair though, to be fair, I did switch on this thing, which gives me like an overshield if I were to die. Technically, it only procced after Duke Fishron was defeated, so I technically didn't die that fight. But yeah, you know what, that was much more like it. Of course, I'm not gonna die to just a base regular Terraria Duke Fishron. I mean, come on, but that was still a pretty good fight. Let's go ahead and open up the treasure bag now. 3, 2, 1. Bam. And hey, look at that. We got the Razor Blade Typhoon. Hell yeah. So, you know, I guess with that, let's just immediately go ahead and get into crafting the Nuclear Fury. See what that's all about. Oh, I don't have enough unicorn horns. God damn. I got a bunch more unicorn horns. I also had to make a bookcase, but now we can finally go ahead and make the Nuclear Fury. And the Nuclear Fury is really cool because in the Calamity mod, it shoots out like, I think 8 or something of the regular bolts. I wonder what it does in the Thorium mod. Ooh, whoa! Whoa, that is so different. I really did not expect that at all. Let's go ahead and disable my turret guys here. What is this? Does this like home in or stuff? It does, similar to the regular Nuclear Fury. Wow. This does pretty good damage too, I gotta say. This is super cool. Okay. And now gamers, it appears that it is, I think, around 8 o'clock. And it just so happens I have a little pretty butterfly in my inventory. But you see, I'm a little bit confused, right? Because now what would happen if I were to press B to take all my buffs, and then if suddenly my mouse slipped and I accidentally did something like this, and then I forgot I have to spawn it in the correct biome. Good thing I have more in my storage. Okay, now what would happen if I did a little thing like this, and then we summoned in the next boss we have to go ahead and take on, which is, of course, the Empress of Light. So, yeah, as you guys can see, why did I run into... Why did I just choose... I just chose to run into, like, 3 attacks in a row there. I really did not need to be doing any of that. But anyway, gamers. Yeah, so what I did is I made the, not my arena. I guess it's kind of hard to explain now because I'm in the middle of a fight. But you can see, like, these 2 lines of platforms. I made them a little bit bigger so that we could go ahead and fight the Empress of Light. So, that's just what we're going to go ahead and do right now. Hopefully, I'll win. I think I'm decently good at the Empress of Light fight, but I also don't really have too much material. Like, I'm running out of these kunai here, which are really strong, and I guess we'll just see what happens. And that's why I'm the GOAT! The GOAT! Light work! Hardest boss in the game, my ass. That was nothing. First try. Hell yeah. Also, yeah, you know what? I do think that was actually the hardest boss. I think that's the hardest boss in vanilla Terraria. I don't know how tough the primordials are gonna be, especially if they're supposed to be after the Moon Lord, but dude, that was sick. I can't believe we did that first try, except I can believe it because I'm a god gamer. I don't know if I'm going to attempt that in the daytime, like the no-hit challenge, because I don't know if there's anything special that the Thorium mod like adds as a special drop for that. Maybe I'll go ahead and look off camera, but I do already see the Jewel of Light. This is... Oh, no, okay. I'm so used to like this never dropping for me that, yeah, I completely forgot that this is actually a light pet, so... Okay, never mind. I thought this was like a new Thorium drop that they added, but I guess not. But speaking of Thorium drops, there might be something in the treasure bag. Let's go ahead and open her up. 3, 2, 1. Bam. And what do we get? We got the Soaring Insignia. We got some what are they called? A dev set, which is cool. A Godly Yo-Yo. Wow. Is it really nothing? Is there really no Thorium drop? Hold on. Actually, you know what? I can go ahead and check. If I go into the bestiary here, I can do the Empress of Light. Is there really no Thorium specific drops? Wow! That's actually, even the Stellar, like really, even the Stellar Tune, they didn't even change into like the Bard class. This is just still a normal magic weapon? That's, okay. You know what, I'm honestly surprised. I'm not disappointed. I am just surprised. I'll be honest, this episode is so short. We do still have enough time if I wanted to try and do the Empress of Light in the daytime. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I was really about to say no, I'm not doing that, but yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and fight Empress of Light in the daytime. Let me go ahead and clear my inventory. I'll probably put on the soaring insignia because it's really good. Let's get this shit. I have once again gathered some buffs. I have my last prismatic lacewing that I have on hand. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm a little bit nervous. I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this. Depending on how well this goes, we may do more attempts and, like, actually try and do this, or we may just stop and, like, call an episode, do something else. I don't know. But with that being said, let's get into it. God damn it. That was just really bad timing of the dash from me. Alright, so including this one, I have 2 more attempts. So if I don't get it within these next 2 attempts, I think we're probably just going to call it an episode. But with that being said, we still got 2 attempts, so let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, come on! That was some bullshit. I dodged her attack, and then she just, like, bloops right into my path. Well, like I said, we got 1 more attempt here, so let's try and make this one count. God, oh! It happened again. Well, you know what? It's not a very fun way to end the episode, I have to say. But that is gonna be the end of this episode today, just because, like, I know that if I keep throwing attempts at it, I will get it probably within the next few. But then this episode's gonna be like 20 minutes long. And you know what? I'm trying to keep these episodes a little bit shorter. This one might even be shorter than last episode even. But yeah, gamers, with that being said, that is going to be all from me today. So like the video if you like, subscribe if you really liked it. Thanks for watching. And listen, if you guys really want me to see me do the Empress of Light during the daytime, comment down below and I'll do it in the beginning of next episode. But if you guys don't really care, because I'll be honest, I don't think there's any thorium drops associated with the Empress of Light, then we'll just go ahead and skip it. I mean, we already first tried the Empress of Light regularly. We don't need to do the no-hit super hard speedrun version of it. But, I mean, I still will do that if you guys want me to do that, obviously. But, you know, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm rambling. Like the video, subscribe, do all this stuff, and I will see you gamers in the next one. Peace.